Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases today we will discuss a very important case on section 148 notice. The name of the case is Equitable Financial Consultancy Services Private Limited versus Income Tax Officer and others, and this case has been reported in 457 ITR at page number 644 and the matter has been decided by Bombay High Court. And the date of the judgment is 27th April 2022. In this case, the department issued notice to the assessee related to the assessment year 15-16 on 31st March 2021. If we see that the department can issue the notice to the assessee within 6 years from the end of the relevant assessment year in the old regime of section 148, then this notice seems to be valid at the face, because if we count 6 years from assessment year 15-16, then the limitation period expires on 31st March 2022. But the catch in this case is that when this notice was issued beyond 4 years, because if we count the 4 years from the assessment year 15-16, the 4 years are completing on 31st March 2020. So once 4 years are crossed, the department has to take the permission of the Commissioner of Income Tax in spite of additional Commissioner of Income Tax. But when this notice was issued, in spite of taking the permission from the Commissioner of Income Tax, the permission was taken from additional Commissioner of Income Tax. The department was contesting that due to TOLA, that is taxation and other laws, the time limit to issue the notice which were expiring on 31st March 2020 was extended up to 30th June 2021. That is why the department was saying that whatever the permission was required on 31st March 2020, the same permission is required on 31st March 2021. The assessee was contesting on the point, first of all, that taxation and other laws 2020 are applicable all for those notices only for which the time limit for issuing the notice was expiring on 31st March 2020. The maximum period is 6 years in the old regime. If we count 6 years from for the assessment year 15-16, the 6 years will complete on 31st March 2022. So the assessee was saying that since the assessee time limit was expiring on 31st March 2022, so the TOLA provisions are not applicable, because TOLA provisions are applicable for those notices whose time limit to issue the notice was expiring on 31st March 2020. And the second contention of the assessee was that even if the TOLA is applicable, even then TOLA does not amend section 151 once the time limit of 4 years have crossed. So whether TOLA is applicable or TOLA is not applicable, the permission of additional commissioner will not suffice, and the assessee officer has to take the permission of either Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax or Chief Commissioner of Income Tax or Principal Commissioner of Income Tax or Commissioner of Income Tax. So when the assessee pleaded on these two grounds, the High Court was convinced that section 151 is not affected by the TOLA provisions, and even if the TOLA is applicable, that does not extend to section 151. Section 151 will be there as it is. Once the 4 years are gone, then section 151 subsection 1 clause II will be applicable, and the higher permission will be required by the assessing officer for reopening the case under section 148. Friends, this case is very important because this mistake has been done by the department in a number of the cases. So whenever you are going to contest your additions, then we have to take this ground because this ground has been admitted by the Bombay High Court, and we have seen that in the recent past the Bombay High Court has given a very marvelous decisions on the section 148 read with section 147 assessments. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Equitable Financial Consultancy Services Private Limited versus Income Tax Officer and others, and this case has been reported in 457 ITR at page number 644. The matter has been decided by Bombay High Court and the date of the judgment is 27th April 2022. Thank you, friends.